The insurance fever. Yes, you heard it right. The insurance fever. Let's talk about it on my insurance part today. Monsoon has just started. In coming few days, we are going to see a huge surge in the number of cases of viral fevers, dengue, malaria, typhoid, pyrexia of unknown origins, acute gastroenteritis. Has anybody ever told you the monsoon season is usually the one who gets fever to the insurance companies? That's because maximum number of fraudulent claims are received during this period of monsoon to the insurance companies. The insurance companies are going to be extremely vigilant in order to ensure that the right customer gets the money and the fraudulent claims are not paid. So, if anyone you know who is going to get hospitalized during this monsoon period for fever and all of these acute illnesses, please be aware that your claim is going to get investigated. So, what does insurance company do when they look at claims during this monsoon period and otherwise as well? First and foremost, they look at the clinical condition of the patient. What are the signs and symptoms documented on the consultation papers? What are the observations noted by the doctor on physical examination? What is the temperature, blood pressure? What is the pulse rate? Has the customer first visited to a OPD consultant for any treatment? Were there any investigations conducted before the event of hospitalization to understand the overall origin, duration, and progress of the illness? Second, they look at the investigation reports, whether the investigation conducted warranted hospitalization, whether the findings that came out in the investigation report warrant hospitalization, whether the findings of the investigation report are corroborating with the clinical condition of the patient. And last but not the least is the treatment protocol, whether the treatment provided to the customer is in sync with the diagnosis, is in sync with the clinical condition of the patient, is in sync with the investigation report findings. The insurance company will also look at whether there is excessive use of antibiotics, whether there is excessive use of higher antibiotics with proper precautions, whether there is overstay during the hospitalization stay, whether there is overbilling as compared to the previously agreed tariff between the hospital and the insurance company. If there is a disparity in any of these three, the insurance company is most likely going to investigate your claim. So, what is it that we should do as a consumer in order to ensure that we don't have to go through a very painful experience when it comes to any hospitalization as far as these ailments are concerned? If somebody is critically ill and getting hospitalized, I'm sure the insurance companies will process and settle those claims. But for all other acute illnesses, typically I would suggest that whenever you suffer from any complaints, like we always do, go to the nearest family physician, get a OPD consultation done. Whatever medicine he prescribes, please consume those medicines. If the condition worsens or if the condition gets more critical and you need to get hospitalized, please look out for the nearest network hospital and go and get hospitalized there. Also carry your previous consultation paper and the investigation reports. That will be helpful for the hospital as well as the insurance company to understand the origin, duration, and progress of your illness. Once you are hospitalized, please expect that there will be somebody from an insurance company who will visit you and ask you a couple of questions around hospitalization, around your policy, etc. etc. There is no need to panic around it. Please cooperate with the executive of the insurance company. They will only seek some information from you and pass it on to the insurance company. The insurance company will then look at the necessary information. They may end up approving your case or may ask for additional information from you or from the hospital, or may reject the claim as it may be deemed fit in that particular case as per policy terms and conditions. If you are not happy with any of the decision taken by the insurance company, there is no need to panic. You can always follow the grievance redressal procedure mentioned in the policy copy. You can also reach out to the regulator in case of any dispute between you and the insurance company on the admissibility of a claim. Stay safe, happy monsoon, and follow us more to understand insurance better on my insurance pod. If you have any queries around anything that I have said today, please email me on myinsurancepod@gmail.com. Thank you.